This is the rear fender of my Yamaha V-Star 1100 Classic. So after painting it and let it sit for more than a week curing period, now it's time to install the taillight and arrange the wire harness. Installing this rear fender to my V-Star is easy, but thinking about customizing the rear bracket and turn signals is a different story, because this huge rear turn signal has a different clamping style that really meant for the rear bracket. So to change this huge old school turn signal into this tiny but more powerful and brighter turn signal lights, I need to DIY or customize a bracket that holds this tiny turn signal. Yes, it is tiny LED turn signal light, but mind you guys, this is more powerful and better style compared to the old school turn signal light. Before I start this DIY, I would like you guys to see what my original stock turn signal light looks like. And this is the bracket that holds the tail light, turn signal lights, and the license plate. And since the extra ends of this bracket have no use, time to cut it with an angle using a grinder. And for my safety, I don't forget to wear eye protection and gloves. And this is the result of the first cut. And that exactly the angle that I want. And now I'm hoping that I could do the same cut on the other side of this bracket. And I guess that is close enough for that angled cut. And my next step is filing and sanding the edges of the cut to make it looks more even, and then paint it to protect the bare metal. And once the paint is cured, it's time to install this bracket. And to protect my paint, I use this rubber washer in between this bracket and this fender. And again, rubber washer or spacer here. And again, rubber washer here. And next step is tighten up all 3 bolts. And next is installing this license plate holder. And this is the additional bracket that holds the new tiny LED turn signal lights. I found this bracket online, but you can easily find it by just clicking the link in my description box. And again, bracket for the left turn signal light. And make sure also to apply Loctite to each bolt. And the next step after this is to work on with that tiny turn signal light. And what I did here is to reuse the stock wire pins connector and solder it to that new LED turn signal light. And also don't forget to use shrinkable tube and these tools for the wires. Also, you can use the stock sleeves to cover and protect the wire. And this is the outcome of that DIY wire customization. And installation is the next step. And once the nut is set, time to move for the next. And check at that, it looks pretty slick. And here's for the right side. And I'm gonna tighten this a little bit. Also make sure that it is at the vision or eyesight level. And look at that. Pretty cool, eh? And now to connect the wires, brown and black for the left turn signal light. Actually, the negative or black wires are connected to the same dual slot. And for the right turn signal light, it should be the green and black wires. And once everything is in place, it's time to test both lights. Look at that right turn signal light. It's so bright. Now let's see, how about the left turn signal light? And if you guys notice about the hyper flash, I will make a separate video for that. How to fix that hyper flash. Also, my next video will be this front turn signal light. Actually, this is a driving light that I DIY to use it also as turn signal lights. And look how bright and cool it is, eh? Actually, you can check all these accessories through the link in my description box. So, if you notice, I'm holding this huge turn signal lights. So this is my stock turn signal. So the plan is changing the stock turn signal light into kinda minimalist look and something that looks pretty slick, or something that is brighter than this stock turn signal light. And also as a turn signal light, well, I can use it also as a driving light. So that's the plan. Since I painted my fork into black, I want a black turn signal light, and not too big, not too small for the front. So of course, visibility to other motorists.
We're here. Oh, hindi nawawala yung buhangin dito, no?
watch this next video. After this intro. First of all, thanks to Brother Polly for this driving light that I DIY and use as my turn signal light for my Yamaha V-Star 1100 Classic. First, I cut the cable or wiring of the driving light to a certain length that I need. Then I cut the wire pins male connector of my stock turn signal light for at least 3 inches each. And then I splice all the wire ends and add shrinkable tubes. And now time to solder the wires. So here's the wire or wires color coding. Black is to black, yellow is to blue. And then this red wire goes to this green wire pin. And then prepping this shrinkable tube. Look at that. Now this is ready. Time to do the next one. Wrapping this next driving light is almost the same as the first one. The only difference is the wire color coding. So I spliced the end of the wires to connect it to the wire pins male connector. And the only same color like the first driving light that I did is the black is to black, yellow is to blue, and then the red goes to brown. The first one, the red goes to green. Again, this is the wires color coding of this second driving light / turn signal light. And now time to solder. And also don't forget to put the shrinkable tube first. And then after this soldering, heat blower the shrinkable tube. And now, time to test this badass look driving light and turn signal light in one. Alright. Now the wire color coding, just follow the color of the wire pins, the female and the male wire pins. That is why I use the male wire pins of my stock turn signal light so that it's easy to connect them. It's like plug and play. And that is so bright. And now how about the turn signal light switch? Oh, look at that hyper flash. And how to fix this? That will be my next DIY video. And now time to install this to this bracket that comes with this driving light, and now it's my turn signal light as well. I think the best way to install this driving light / turn signal light is to keep the wire cable towards the inside. And now time to find the best route for this cable to make it looks clean and slick. I think I'm gonna zip tie this here. Now time to connect. Same color. And next, and again time to connect, and then time for the test. Whoa, that is bright. Woo! And now testing the right and left turn signal light. Notice the speed of the amber light turns to white. That is called hyper flash. And how to fix this? Check out my next DIY video.